Welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. The Southern Miss football team is coming off of a letdown against North Texas, and if the Eagles hope to bounce back, they have plenty they'll have to clean up. USM blew a 2-touchdown lead in their 15-point loss to the Mean Green last week, and this week the Eags get the conference's lone undefeated team. UT San Antonio is one of 17 teams in all of college football who has yet to lose a game through the first 5 weeks of the season, and Coach Jay Hopson highlighted what his team has to fix going into this week.
You know, we got to make sure we keep our eyes on our man. You know, I mean, that's one big thing. And we also, we had a couple of times where we're fitting in the gap there, and just like two ships passing in the night. They had big fourth and short conversions. So those are things defensively, offensively, just always execution. That's something as coaches and players we just got to continue to get better. That's our journey. I thought we played hard. And proud of the effort. We just got to execute.
On Tuesday, 6 Mississippi State men's tennis players closed out qualifying at the ITA All-American Championships, and Giovanni Oradini's success against ranked foes continued as the sophomore won 2 hard-fought 3-set matches to punch his ticket into the singles main draw. Oradini is now 6-0 against ranked opponents after his win over East Tennessee State's 113th ranked Robert Herrera. He then followed it up with a win over 91st ranked Miles Shallett of Michigan State. Bulldog junior Nicholas Braun also earned another victory on Tuesday, while State's Trevor Foschi saw his singles qualifying run end on Tuesday. In qualifying doubles action, Nuno Borges and Strahinja Rakic dropped a back-and-forth 3-setter. After back-to-back blowout losses to top 15 teams, Mississippi State's bye week couldn't come at a better time for both head coach Dan Mullen or his players. The off week for the Bulldogs coincides with the university's fall break, so Dan Mullen has given his players off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to give them an opportunity to return home to see their friends and family. Mullen said he'd likely take advantage of the time away from his players as well, but when reflecting on the last 2 weeks, Mullen said even though they were non-competitive, it was a great learning experience.
Everything kind of, for a lot of the guys, is new. And so, winning and getting attention was new. Getting knocked down was new. Going and not doing the things you need to do at Auburn. They were very different games, but they learned that experience. Okay, how do we respond to that with a bye week? Okay, well, now we're into the bye week. How do we transition back to winning?
The Bulldogs will return to the field and hopefully to that win column. Next weekend, they'll host BYU. Behind a nerve-wracking individual victory by freshman Julia Johnson, the Ole Miss women's golf team captured their very first team tournament win under coaches Corey Henkes and Drew Belt. Johnson closed out Memphis sophomore Abby Herman in an intense 2-hole playoff to help secure a 7-stroke victory over the Memphis Tigers. The team victory for the Rebs is their first since winning at Samford in 2015. The Rebels built a 12-stroke lead heading into the final day before seeing it melt before their eyes after a school record performance by Memphis. Freshman Connor Beth Ball recovered from a over-par second-round score to finish the final round at 2 under for 5th place overall finish. The win for Johnson was the 21st individual trophy in Ole Miss history. The Rebels will make their 3rd trip to South Carolina in a couple of weeks for the Palmetto Intercollegiate.